there somehow. Maybe she, with her energy manipulating powers, maybe she was able to get in there.
Yeah, Monica Rambeau.
She because it's energy power. She could probably manipulate the energy and make her a little hole and get in there. But the other people trying to get in there ain't so lucky.
And you think that the Beekeeper in episode 2 of WandaVision was from the helicopter, and that helicopter is a shrunken version of the helicopter that you think try to crash through this force surrounding a city.
It's too obvious. And if it's not, it's her mind giving some sort of a shoot off to what happened. Like, because she deals with magic and she's so powerful. If it's not the real helicopter that's warped because of her, it's a symbolic representation of the helicopter that crashed into it. Yeah. Either way, that's definitely because she heard a loud boom noise.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, that's what happened. They're trying to get off in there and figure what's going on.
It's time to take back Nerdom! Here we are. You caught us in the midst of chatting because this is huge stuff we're talking about. We're trying to dive into A.I.M. We're diving into Sword. We're diving into WandaVision episode 2. The last scene in WandaVision episode 2 was of an A.I.M. character crawling out of his little thingy, out of a drainage pipe, whatever, out of the drain, and then Wanda's like, no.
Yeah, it should be a hater. She's like,
no.
Rewind. Yeah.
Poor now, what is that? See, the no thing really, I keep using this word, but Marvel is good at it. I really think that no is a red herring again. Mm-hmm. I think it's a bait and switch. I think her saying no, I don't think she is doing this. I think she is just not stopping it. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, because if you look at the first episode when they're sitting there having the dinner with a couple, did you notice how she reacted when the guy was choking? She kind of acted off-putting for a minute, like she was just like looking like, and then she's like, "Vision, do something." Like she couldn't do something for a minute.
Yeah.
It almost made me wonder if she was trying to do something and couldn't, or didn't know how to feel. Dude, like she got kind of like confused. You can tell
when the lady is saying "stop it," stop it, and it gets creepy because like it gets creepy because it kind of zooms in on her face and you can see her she cannot say anything else. She's like frozen, saying "stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it." Like they're like you can see in her eyes. It's weird how they did it, how they filmed it, but you can see in her eyes like there's like this desperation for telling them to stop, save him, save him. She gets
and it
stuck.
Almost looked like for a minute like maybe Scarlet Witch wasn't doing that.
Yeah,
and Agatha was there during that time. Yeah. She offered to prepare food with her. She would come back again.
Yeah,
and that's just like a whole nother ballpark in of itself as to what you believe Agatha's doing there. Are they going to use the whole comic book run with her, where she's a good girl even though she has bad ties, and she watches out for the Fantastic Four, which we're not talking about right now, and Reed Richards, she was a babysitter for Franklin, and then she also looked after and mentored Wanda. But they might, MCU has a habit of taking characters and kind of twisting them a little bit and using them in different directions. My opinion is going to be that she's an agent of Mephisto. And whatever she's doing there is not good. And maybe she's a witch, she can come manipulate things too.
In my theory on Mephisto in this world, I think Wanda has sold her soul to Mephisto for happiness
to get Vision back.
Yeah, to get Vision back.
Vision big time.
I wonder if Vision is back, but like digitally. Like how is Vision? Does Vision have a soul in the MCU? I don't think so, because
we borrowed the Soul Stone's power to have a soul. What if Mephisto just bartered up a different soul and put it in a gem and gave it to him so he'd have that power, so he could still manifest and work?
Oh man, I don't know.
Because that's a big question too.
The Mephisto thing, because what if somehow, because didn't they download Vision into Wakanda?
They were working on that before they got attacked,
but it kind of it cuts because you never see if they completed it. They were getting close.
No, and he just jumps out there and fights that dude, and you're like wondering, well, what happened?
Yeah.
Maybe he managed to
Maybe
get half of his consciousness in there or copy it.
enough.
Maybe they copied it so they wouldn't make, because I mean, Siri is incredibly intelligent in the comic books, and I mean, she's incredibly intelligent in MCU, and they're going to do a lot with her character moving forward, no doubt. And it's possible she just made a copy. She didn't actually take his because he was still trying to fight Thanos there at the end. So I mean, I think they made a copy.
Yeah,
and it is possible. It is possible. Like I say, it is or ain't that maybe she didn't have anything to do with Vision. Maybe he comes back. Maybe that'll be fleshed out later on that's what happened. But at the same time, if that's the case, then why would she felt the need to go crazy?
Maybe Mephisto's kind of like that the Wonder Woman villain, where he can take stuff as long as you ask for it, as long as you sell your soul. So what if he's trying to hack into Wakanda's defenses, or he's trying to get into Wakanda's defenses somehow? Mephisto is, and he has to basically have Wanda ask for Vision back, and that's how he's able to get into Wakanda's defenses based off that asking. And I don't know. And then he somehow, I don't know. I feel like there's tomfoolery going on. I don't know. Tomfoolery is what I'm saying.
I mean, or we can look at it this way. Maybe it's more direct. Maybe they're using this. Maybe Vision has nothing to do with Wakanda. Maybe that will be later on when we get the actual Vision back. Maybe this has some tie-in with something, because I mean, we know Mephisto, Christian Bale's playing him, is going to be in Thor. And what if Wanda made a deal to get Vision back because she doesn't know that, let's say, Siri found a way, so, and in return is going to do something for him in regards to Asgard, because Asgard had a lot of trinkets. They never told you what they all had. They just said it was like a vault of many things. Well, we already know that they had some way to contain one cosmic demon. And there's multiple cosmic demons in the Marvel Universe. There's Dormammu, there's Surtur, and then there's, of course, Mephisto. What if Mephisto needs something? Or what if Mephisto has to have something to enter into the realm? Maybe he's not able to fully manifest himself.
Yeah.
And to do that, he needs something. And with Wanda's chaos magic, maybe there's something she has to do to get that. And maybe Agnes has to push her in that direction to get her to do it. You never know.
Jesus Christ Almighty God. So much stuff.
Yes.
There's so much stuff to talk about. Angles. So much history. So much historical theories. Theoretical history is what we're doing right now. Talking, chatting. The main thing we're doing right now is taking back Nerdom. That's all.
I go to art house cinemas several nights a week. I blog about the classics and buy the DVDs. Directors don't know who I am or care that I exist, but I defend their work for hours at parties when I'm pissed. Media, I gave you all the best years of my life. I tell the world about you on social network sites. When I'm not consuming you, I'm telling others too, and wishing I could hang around the people who make you.